Elevate your protein game with Clear Whey Protein Powder. Lactose-free, sugar-free, and refreshingly delicious. Perfect for a flavorful, protein-packed boost. That's Clear with a K. Go to clearprotein.com, enter promo code DNZ for 20% off any product. That's clearprotein.com. Clear with a K. It's the In Route, where friends of the show get a special segment with us. Want to be part of the action? Want to be the newest member of the In Crowd? Well, you know what to do. Hit us up, faderoutemail@gmail.com, or slide in our DMs on IG at FadeRoutePodcast, or drop us a line on X at FadeRouteDNZ, and you could be next. Part 3 of our World Cup Roundtable preview starts right now. Be sure to check out Part 1 and Part 2 for our complete breakdown. So from the world rank number 2 to the world rank number 1, let's talk about Group I. You have France, Senegal, Iraq, and Norway. So number 1 overall, France, 14th ranked Senegal, 57th ranked Iraq, and 31st ranked Norway, with Sorloth, Holland, and Odegaard up front. So who's taking this bad boy?
This is a good group.
This is a good group. France is taking this group for sure. I just feel like Mbappe is going to be their downfall as they advance. I think the whole Capitan mentality, I think he actually will be the team's downfall as they move on. I think this Senegal will be the only... I don't think Norway is going to give them as much as a fight as Senegal is. Senegal, another African country that's built strong. You got to ask yourself, how many people on France are from Senegal or, Algeria? Like Zidane's son is playing in Algeria, right? Put that in perspective, the France national team. I think France and Senegal come out. I'm rooting for the African nations, a lot of them. Them being one of them. I met their fan base. I have videos on my YouTube with the guy on the train playing the audio, and it's crazy. Norway's good. Listen, Holland to me is like when we used to play basketball when we were young, the point guard would always run back, like take the shot, run back down the left court, and they would just throw it back up to him, and he would call it hanging back. Yeah, he can score goals, but after that one fluid year he had like 6 years ago, he's dominant. He's good, but he's not dominant. And so I'm thinking Senegal and France, Norway third. I know that's a tough one to chew, but on the club level, has he played with his team enough? I don't think so. The Senegals have, and they're very prideful people. Them, the Cameroons. So I'm sticking with France and Senegal for that.
Yeah, so with France, last 2 World Cups, right? They were in it, I think. I like France, and I agree with you. Same thing with Mbappe. They're going to go as far as his ego lets them go, right? Yep. I mean, he's already at odds with teammates and the team and the president and all this stuff he's got going on. He's a head case, this guy. The fame is getting to him. Fame is getting to him. Fame is getting to him, for sure. But the only thing is, I do have an upset here. I think it's Norway. I do. I think Norway's got a chance to make it out, man. I don't know. They're another dark horse to me kind of thing. I know they're not going to get to the final, but I do think they could surprise some people. I do think they have the players and they've got the talent.
They did play well for the advance. They did play well getting to the World Cup.
They play hard. They play hard for the whole game. And I do think Senegal is good. They're good. And like you said, they're big guys. They're grown men. They're powerful. I don't know. They might fall asleep at the wheel on something here. So I have Senegal coming in third and Iraq after that. But France is, clearly head and shoulders above everybody here. But I have Norway getting out.
Oh my God. But all you need to know is that even without Mbappe, you have Bradley Barcola, Doué, Mateta, you have Ousmane Dembele. Like, come on. Like,
he's just at odds with his teammates, though. He's very toxic.
Yeah, it's how he wants the ball.
It's toxic.
He's almost acting like Ronaldo right now. I mean, the kid won a World Cup at a very young age, and now he almost thinks he's untouchable. Like he needs to win it every year. Like, that's everyone's intention on every one of these teams. But what's happening? He's forgetting there's other talent on that team. It's not the Mbappe show.
No,
And
that's the thing. It's like that.
they could still play without him and still be successful. That's the reality.
That's my whole point.
He just doesn't want that to happen. Yeah.
All you need to know is that what has Real Madrid done with Kylian Mbappe? Ugats is what they've done with him.
What happened to PSG when he left?
They started winning. My man's the kiss of death. The Ninja Turtles, the kiss of death. So I had France number 1, but they don't need him. They absolutely don't need him. Senegal,
They don't. France actually not need him at all.
No. And Senegal has half of Everton on their team. So obviously, as an Everton supporter, I'm going to selfishly root for Senegal. I'm confused by Norway because they have that elite talent in Sorloth, in Holland. They have the offensive capability, but they haven't done shit with it. They haven't done anything with it. They haven't. When was the last time Norway qualified for the World Cup?
1990.
Come on.
1998.
98. There you go. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know about Norway's quality in soccer on the international stage. And then Iraq, Iraq's Iraq, man. I know what Iraq is cooking, and it's 4th place. They can't hang. They can't hang.
I think Norway will get a bunch of goals against Iraq. That, Holland, Sorla front line. I think it's great, but I think that's all they'll really do. I think France will be tops. I think Senegal will do really good at second. I think they're going to have fun. That's what I think. I think they're going to have a fun tournament in Senegal.
That's true. We're just running vibes here. Yeah. That's fair. So, Group J, Argentina. Here we go. You ready for this, Gil? All right, here we go.
Oh my God. I'm actually nervous about this group.
So we got Argentina, we got Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. So 3rd ranked Argentina, 28th ranked Algeria, 24th ranked Austria, and 63rd ranked Jordan.
Fuck off.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm nervous. Listen, we saw Saudi Arabia beat them. I'm not saying I'm expecting an upset. I'm taking Argentina first. Now, amongst the next 3, Austria's talented, Jordan's okay, Algeria. Listen, they got Zidane's son on there. I love Zidane. He's one of my favorites of all time. Here, I'll probably go with Austria 2nd, Jordan 3rd. It's a tough one, 2, 3, and 4. It really is. Argentina needs to come out of this class because they're at a turning point where they're not trying to rely on Messi too much, but when that happens, you're not scoring as much. It's just the reality of it. They have a great team on paper. They're all great attributes. They work well, but you take that guy out of the equation, they just don't perform as well, and it's obvious. So I wish them the best. I hope they win it, as a fan, but I know they're not. But Austria, Jordan, Algeria will be 2, 3, 4 for me.
Yeah, I mean, Argentina should make it out of the group. I agree with you. There's a lot of miles on Messi, right? A lot of miles on all these guys. So it just depends on their style of play, how far they can go. If they rely too much on him, they're not going to go too far.
Yeah,
but they should get out of the group. And I think Algeria has got a lot of talent. So I feel like that's an easy call for them coming in 2nd. And then Jordan just got here. They just showed up. Thanks for coming. And Austria, I don't see them hanging with Algeria or Argentina. So Argentina and Algeria
is a fair play. It's fair play for Algeria.
Yeah, they've got talent. They're good players. They're a competent group.
Yeah,
they move the ball around very well for where for their talent level. They can play keep away, which is surprising. That's one of the hardest things to do. They can get a lead and they can keep it away from you and be very, very frustrating.
Yep.
This is the opportunity for Argentina to really cement itself after Messi, right? They've laid the foundation. You have Julian Alvarez. It's time to really kind of let everybody else be in the forefront. Let Messi go in and save his legs, let him be a mid-match sub and just lay it in. Because you have so much quality on Argentina, right? That it's an embarrassment of riches. We talked about it with Brazil. It's a similar idea. But it's that old guard, right? You're starting to shed the old guard and you're letting the new guard kind of take the reins. So Austria is going to be a tough out. I think I have them at 2nd. Algeria, they have some talent, but I don't think that they'll be able to kind of match up with the other two. And then, Jordan, I mean, 63rd in the world. So that's, that's they'll put a scare that, they're not total dog shit. But I really don't see them. I really don't see them putting too much of a fight to where teams are like generally scared they're going to lose.
Yeah.
This might be a personal thing. I would be most scared of with Argentina is their squad depth. I was talking about this with one of my friends. You can make like 2 or 3 different teams with that team. There's just so much depth.
What Scaloni was doing these last couple of runs, because I was watching how he coached leading up to the last World Cup and so forth.
Yeah.
What he did was he put Martinez in the front. He put McAllister in the middle with DePaul. He kept out Alvarez off. He put him on the bench, right? He saved his legs and Messi, and he put in his Neo Paz, whatever his Nico Paz, and all the other, and Simeone's son, and let them run the show. These are 18, 20-year-old kids running with the next generation of Argentina squad minus Messi. Yeah, and they're doing good. They're still figuring it out. So I think what's going to happen with Scaloni, he's going to start Messi game 1, and what he's going to call for is a blowout. So he could rest in the next 2 games and have goals for and against, and just win 1-0, 2-1, 2-0 going forward. That's really what they're going to try to bank on. So whoever they play first, I forgot which team it is, they're going to try to go like 4-0 on them right out the gates. I call that now, because they're going to want to rest, pull him out early, put him on the bench, let the young kids now feel that stage. Because that's what he did leading up to the last World Cup. He let all these guys work around Messi and allowed Messi to walk. Now he's like, all right, we can't rely on him. That's the mentality. We're going to just try to get the first game in, make it a blowout if we can, so he can sit. And now the next 2 games, you guys have to show up. Like, you are now the future of Argentina. So we're not going to blame Messi if we don't get advanced. God forbid, That's the mentality he's put on these young kids now. It's like, it's your fucking show after we get out of this round. Messi just happens to be the sprinkles on top.
That's fair.
Because at the end of the day, the Pele tactic was, there's a story years ago when Pele broke his leg for his club team, and nobody had known. So their shin guards were white and their socks were white, so his cast was white. So they put the sock over the shin guard. Refs didn't know any different, and they wouldn't say pass him the ball. He would just unload it. That's what they're gonna probably do with Messi. Give him the ball and let him unload it real quick, just because he's gonna still draw the attraction, but he's not gonna be the main source of their success, and that's what they want. He wants him just to be a distraction. That's it. Because you still got to respect his foot, nonetheless.
100%.
But
we invoke the name of Messi. I think it's time we invoke the name of Ronaldo. So, Group K. You think this was intentional? If you think it was intentional, they were one after the other? Come on now. So, Group K.
Bro, they win the World Cup, that would be bonkers. This debate will never end. They will be long gone, and they will still talk about these two.
There's a possibility they could match up. Like that.
Yeah. I mean, but Portugal's midfield, we all rave about them. They got a squad on that. But just here's the thing. How are they going to treat Ronaldo in this? Are they going to dump him on the bench? Are they going to start, I don't know what their game is. Like during these friendlies, they're letting him play, right? They don't care. They qualify. But is he really going to start? That's the question to be asked.
Yeah. That might be a hot.
They don't really need him.
No.
And I like Ronaldo. I'm a big fan of Ronaldo's. I think he's the greatest goal scorer of this generation and past, in general or overall. He is. Points saved, goals
more
goal.
More than Messi?
I think Messi's the overall better player.
Yeah.
I mean, he's you just look at the raw number. Like it's like Will Chamberlain or Bill Russell championship. Just look at the raw number, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, goals fine, but Messi might surpass it. Who knows? But to hit this point, Portugal doesn't really need Ronaldo. So my thing is, how is that coach? Like, I could understand Scaloni's mentality with Messi. What is Portugal? Portugal doesn't even want. It almost feels like they don't want him on the team. They're just doing this so everybody can shut up. It's almost like similar to Neymar's situation, because otherwise he's going to go on a book tour during the World Cup and distract the team. So they had to throw him on the team. My question is, do they start him? Do they play him? And if they do advance, do you start him or do you bench him?
I'm not.
Do you pull a Suarez
against fucking Congo. I'm not doing that.
Now, Colombia, here's my thing with Colombia. I always say they're like the Yankees minus the rings, because their fan base will always celebrate the games they win that are irrelevant. But when they show up to the big games, they never win them. Because they don't win the games they're supposed to win. And that's what kills me, because they have a good team on them. They're just as good as Ecuador if they want to be, but they choose not to be, and this is what kills me about Colombia. Year after year, cup after cup, they make some great goals. They're like the what do you call it? The Odell Beckham goal from James 2 cups ago.
Yeah,
it's like that catch, right?
That's 12 years ago.
But that's it. Yeah, like that's it. Like, okay, Colombia, like on paper you look good. Who else is in that class? Uzbekistan and who else?
Uzbekistan, DR Congo, baby.
Yes.
Nah, Colombia, Portugal taking it. Just I want Colombia to go far. I generally want them to go farther than Argentina. I like their squad. I love their style lately, but they don't show up to the big games.
I enjoy watching their women fans root for them.
So do the cameramen on Univision. So do the cameramen.
Give a shit about any other team in this division, but I am rooting for Colombia to move as far forward as possible. And
he's a passport, bro. I love it. I love
Portugal. I mean, you got Ronaldo. He's kind of what? Is he 39 now? I mean, Father Time's catching up to him. So
pretty sure he's 40.
I was at his game.
41.
Yeah, he's 41. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You see, I was at the game where they played Uruguay. And they crossed the ball over, and it actually went in, and he jumped up, and he's like, "Oh, I tapped it." And then on the big screen, they showed it. They zoomed in. Like, Qatar didn't play with their technology. They zoomed in on that, and it didn't even touch his hair. And the whole 80,000 people just laughing at him because you just see it on the jumbotron. It's like, it didn't touch you. You're not getting credit for this goal. So, but he's arguing like he's touched it, and I'm like, this is insane.
All right, Cristiano Ronaldo is Alex Rodriguez. Look at me.
Oh my God.
I want attention. Like, that is it. He's the Alex Rodriguez of soccer.
Bro, but he's so talented. He doesn't have to do this extra stuff, you know? But he's just, it's just weird. Like, this team could honestly win the whole thing without him. It's just like France winning it without Mbappe. They can. They don't need him. They have a bunch of 25-year-olds. They're good. You're just adding Father Time on there. And I want Ronaldo to do well, but I always say that the biggest debate about him and Messi is this. He married an Argentinian woman. Debate's over. He knew the bloodline could only win Argentinian.
He's also always like shitting on the World Cup. He's like, oh, it's like whatever, everyone knows I'm better.
Only 7 games.
Yeah. So don't come. So,
but 3 months earlier, he was like, oh, it means everything to me. It's, it's very weird. Yeah. And again, I respect him on the field. He did amazing things.
Yeah.
He's the last breed of a pure scorer there is. But that's all he was, and that's the reason. Messi can still deliver the ball. He can still hit you with the placement kicks. He can still do a lot. He could just distract your team in general without even touching the ball.
Seeing Messi live, I've done it a few times now. It makes me like really upset because he always beats my team.
I just was blown away in the Mexico game because on TV it looks like everybody's like 30 feet away from each other, but the Mexicans were very aggressive in the first half, and I have photos, and they're like on him.
Yeah, and
he's just going around them, and I'm just like, I'm not. As a defender, I don't understand how he's doing that. I just can't comprehend how fast he's moving with and without the ball.
He's so calm. He's so composed.
Yeah, it's so weird because the Mexicans were very physical that first half. And watch it, somehow, and I had this conversation with my friend. I paid $500 for those tickets, and we brought 30 seats from the back of the goal. And it was just like seeing how aggressive Mexico was in that first half. That's why it was 0-0. And I was like, wow, how is he doing that in such tight quarters? Because whenever he touched the ball, 4 came on him. And I'm like, I just can't, as a defender, I don't understand how he's doing it. Like, you just don't get it. It's hard to understand. Ronaldo's different. He's a straight line kind of guy, getting the ball. He's like Holland. So on the ball, he's good. But Messi was a different breed. And I've seen Maradona play in World Cup 94 against Nigeria as a kid. He was another monster. But he just makes it look too easy, which is disturbing.
He's just walking, man. He's just like walking, like nothing's going on.
Walk, score, free kick, walk around, get some water.
It's a day in the park.
Yeah, I mean, they always say like in South America, like the reason midfielders are so good is because after practice they got to take the ball home and watch their back, so they always know their surroundings. I feel like Messi picked that up because because that's how it is in South America. You're poor until you make it, right? So it's like. They think because you have a pair of cleats on a bag with a team on it, you got money, which you don't. So you got to always look behind you and around you. You always got to know which way to go. So that's why, like, South Americans have good midfielders and forwards because they know how to run. But he was just Messi something else. Ronaldo, he was fun to watch, but what killed me was he runs too many straight lines, so he's very predictable. and the defenses don't respect him as much anymore because he is older. Messi, you still have to respect because he could play way back in the midfield. He doesn't have to play up front. He just does it because it's fun. But Portugal's coming out, Colombia's coming out. Anybody else? Who cares? Uzbekistan? Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
I gotta see Congo to the round of 16. I gotta.
Yeah.
I gotta see
You got-
Congo making.
We got 50.
Their celebration would be awesome.
Colombia, 46th ranked Congo, Uzbekistan's 50th. The one thing about Congo I will say is that they have that statue fan, and he's really
Oh, yeah.
just watching.
Argentina's winning in the first half, by the way. I just got a text from my mom.
One of his stickers in my book.
Got a lot of stick.
A lot of Congo stickers.
Yeah, but that one's an easy one. I feel to call is Portugal and Colombia.
Yeah.
Colombia, I feel like they're just going to disappoint me some way, and then I have to go fly to Colombia to cheer myself up.
So from this one, from Group K to, in my opinion, is the group of death. But I don't know. We'll see what you guys say about this. We got England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. So the 4th, 11th, 74th, and 33rd world ranked teams.
Yeah, this is an ugly one. This is going to be a bloodbath in so many ways. I mean, you got England that's a bar brawler, Croatia that's a beach brawler, Ghana that's like a desert brawler, Panama that's like a forest. Like, they're just going to fight. Like, the referees for these games are going to have a run for their money. They deserve every check they get. Because the referees, they're going to have to control the game from the very beginning. Because, like, what I love about England is they're younger, and they got 2 main stars on it, but they don't have a Rooney, and they don't have
Kane,
a
right? Kane
Beckham.
is their guy.
And I said, yeah, Kane's their main guy, and the thing is,
He's old though.
he's like their Wemby. Like, he's tall, he can score, but he's not a super aggressive. He just happens to be in the right place because he plays in the German leagues now. He has good structure.
They're slow, aren't they?
Yeah, but they have a lot of young talent with no ego, so they can do a lot of damage if they advance. But the rest of Croatia's Croatia, man, they've been up there. Yeah, they've been up there, man. I mean, don't forget they were like in the finals 8 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
12 years ago, whatever it was.
2018.
Yeah, so I mean, people forget almost that they were a finalist on that one. But Ghana's just a tough team, and Panama could be. Panama probably put last. I love Panama, but I think right now it's England, Croatia, and Ghana. Those are the 3. Croatia first, England second, probably Ghana third.
Yeah.
It's just, will England show up? Will they show up?
A lot of question marks in the English roster. Like, I don't know.
They're probably the second coming of Italy. Like, they're falling off. They're falling off. And you look at their club rosters, most of them are international players that aren't from England.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's when you start seeing the problem because their infrastructure is depleted. Their talent pool is depleted.
I feel like they could have put better quality on the team. When you're looking up and down, like the fact that a guy like Phil Foden was left off the roster. Like, Phil Foden can score. Like, you need some secondary scoring. And I think that, having him on this squad would have benefited in the end. I understand, like, you want to have some defensive depth. I think they have Gehi. They have a bunch of guys on this team that were like, look, they're good players, but I don't know if, they always talk about it's coming home. I don't know if this is the group that's going to bring it home.
It's just not coming home.
Yeah.
It's not coming home.
I think Croatia's going to give them a reality check, and that's going to be their problem right there.
Yeah.
They'll advance, but I think when they play Croatia, that could be a 4-1 game, and England's going to be like, oh man, like, we have a long way to go. We're going to make it, but I'm kind of rooting for them because, again, I'm happy not to see these single star ego guys. Like Beckham was a great player, but
yeah,
he didn't get you anywhere. You couldn't pass it Argentina barely back in those days. So, and Rooney got drunk young, like he let himself go at a very young age. So, I mean, the guy's not even 40 yet, or he just broke 40, and look at him. He stopped playing when he was, 33? That's crazy to think about. Say again?
Road along, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But Croatia,
yeah, go ahead.
Croatia's coming out.
Yeah, I think.
No, I'm sorry, you go.
No, yeah, I think England is, to me, they'll win the group, but they're too slow. And like you said, Kane is a tall guy. He kind of looks awkward out there sometimes.
Yeah.
Croatia, yeah, I do think you could see a tie with England, or they could even beat England to give England a run for their money. Croatia knows how to win games. Their coach knows how to win games, and that's important in every stage, but importantly in the group stage. Panama, I think they're more of a baseball country. And Ghana, I think they're good, but they're not going to be good enough to get out of this group.
Yeah.
I think we're sleeping on Ghana a little bit. You definitely have some Premier League level talent on the roster. It's just about the rest of the guys that, fill it out. So they're going to put some scares into people. I mean, they're definitely going to be third place. Croatia's taking this group.
Yeah.
I think that they're just going to, like you said, they're going to punch England in the mouth. And what we've seen from England is that they're just going to back down. They're gonna back down at this, and they're still good enough to make it through. That squad is ridiculous. You have Premier League players at every position, but
put up against like France,
right? It's just France laps them, Spain laps them, Brazil laps them. Like they're good, but we see the Brazilian players playing against them in the Premier League. The Brazilian players are better than these guys, and the guys that they left on the cutting room floor, I think it's just going to end up biting them in the ass. So give me Croatia, give me England, Ghana third, Panama fourth.
Yeah.
Panama's going to be fun to watch.
Panama's fast. Like they definitely are going to.
They'll rough everyone up. Yeah.
They're going to have some fun. They're absolutely going to have fun.
Elevate your coffee routine with Strong Coffee Company's Black, Instant Blend, and Lattes. Both feature organic coffee, protein, MCTs, and adaptogens for sustained energy and mental clarity. You can use our discount, DANDZ, and you can use that code at strongcoffeecompany.com.
So we're out of the group stage. Time to pick your winner. So let's go. Who you got taking the whole thing? One country. Let's go.
Oh boy. I'm gonna stick to my guns and just say Argentina. I just can't. And Zinzi will attest to this. I was a Messi hater since like 2008 because I always said he had to get the style was off. And then leading up to this one, I was like, no, he got it this time around. But I'm just gonna stick to my guns and be loyal to my fan base, Argentina. I know it's not realistic. I think with the talents in this tournament, but I'm just going to stick to my guns and stay with them.
Yeah, for me, I'm taking Spain. I just think it's the speed. They've got young guys. I think Lamal is probably the best player, the second best player in the tournament.
He's a good guy to watch. He's fun to watch.
Their midfield will hold the ball, and then they'll get it to the corners, and they'll just take advantage of teams. They're the reigning Euro champions, so most of these guys have wet their beak already. They know how to win. They know what winning's about. And I think they keep this train rolling. I got Spain.
Yeah.
I'm taking France. I was thinking Spain, and the only thing that's pushing France open for me is they have guys who are hungry. They have guys like Olise, he's been a little under the radar. He's had a fantastic season. I don't know his exact numbers. It's like 30-something assists. It's crazy. It's like 30 assists for like 34 games. It's like 20-something goals. It's pretty good. And then you have a few guys, they called up what, Rabiot, right? He's pretty old. They have a few guys who have like experience. I think that experience is going to be pretty good. And I think that's where Spain might fall just a little bit, is like some of these younger guys might not have as much experience at that really high level. I think France has it.
This is tough. You have a lot of quality, but I think that it's time for some new blood. And I think that Portugal actually has a legit chance here. Like beyond Cristiano Ronaldo. Like you have Gonzalo Ramos, you have Joao Felix, you have Pedro Neto. You have players up front where you don't need Cristiano Ronaldo, right? You have Bruno Fernandes, who led the Prems in assists.
You have Coutinho swinging balls in.
Mm-hmm. So you have really talented players. Then you have a guy like Jose Sa in goal. So you have depth, and you have a squad from top to bottom that can go with anybody. And if they keep his legs fresh and they just have him come in just to score and poach some goals, that could be the difference right there. That could be the way to use Cristiano Ronaldo to get him his cup and kind of and really reignite the conversation with Messi on a level playing field, because that's the one thing that Messi has that Cristiano Ronaldo does not. Like, forget the Ballon d'Or, forget, goals, forget his, he's got the ultimate prize. He's got the World Cup. But if Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal win one, now we need to start having that conversation again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny nobody said Germany or Cape Verde. That's crazy.
Netherlands would be my dark horse, though.
Don't forget about Congo.
Yeah.
Netherlands and Japan would be my dark horse.
We need to find a stadium where they're playing, and it's going to be, and just go. It's probably like in the back of an IKEA somewhere. Like a Walmart Supercenter parking lot. That's where they're training right now.
Get 6.
They're in aisle 24A on the AstroTurf at a Dick's Sporting Goods.
Like to just wait
on the putting green, just kicking the ball around.
I mean, Netherlands and Japan could definitely make a run. They could be some sleeper teams for sure. But
Japan, man, I'm such a fan of them right now. But I'm definitely
you see them all like cleaning up after the games. They're all like,
because I'm due to go out there. I want to actually go to Japan, but I mean, it's fun watching these games. It's just I hope Colombia doesn't let me down. I just hope, and Ecuador, because they work so hard, Ecuador, to get there and to be like top ranked in South America, to like not make an impact, not upset a few teams. I would love to see that. I love a good upset.
Well, we're speaking of upset. We're making a lot of people upset. None of us picked the U.S. So there we go. There's that.
You'll never hear me pick USA in soccer or football, however you want to call it. You'll never hear me. And I'm not.
I'll watch a game.
I'm against their system. That's what it is. Their system. And back in the day when they were actually good or decent or relevant, they didn't have a system. So that was great. But now they try to build one. But their system is built more for money and sponsorships, not built to build these kids up, or kids that have no opportunity to be built up. But if those same kids go anywhere else in South America, Central America, they have an opportunity, and that's where they shine. And but yeah, USA, I think they're gonna they need to take it more seriously. They need to take MLS more seriously. That's what they got to start doing.
100%. I mean, MLS is good product, but when you look at it, it's not. They're shunning those MLS players for the most part.
It's a competitive league. I'm not saying it's the best.
It is. No, it is. But they're just not giving it the sub levels of it to build up the kids, the young kids, the youth. Because you got to build these kids up 10 years, 12 years out. Because I mean, before France won in 98. I mean, France was irrelevant. They were like just an easy win for you. And then all of a sudden Zidane and all these guys, Henry came out of not out of nowhere, but they were built up in the system. And they started to dominate. Now they found a way to keep it consistent and even better than before. Spain was good for a while, but when they started having Iniesta and all them, again, it's just timing up stars. Right. Portugal always had Raul. I mean, he was fun to watch, but they never had a Ronaldo to be consistent. Now they have a Ronaldo, but they don't have a Raul or a Figo. Right. It was just one or the other. Now they have a little bit of everything. It just happens Father Time is not on Ronaldo's side. And the one thing that would kill me is if Portugal wins this and Ronaldo was no impact to that. Because now you look at the debate and say, well, Messi was a big influence in his. Mm-hmm. Ronaldo played the bench for most of his. I hope they don't treat him that way. Like the way they treated Suarez in his last game. Yeah. Against Portugal, he didn't even play. He didn't even start. They put him in like the 88th minute. Like, I hope they don't treat him like that. He doesn't deserve that, Ronaldo. Like, I'm not a Ronaldo hater at all. They just don't need to treat him that way.
No, I mean, he has proven himself to be one of the best football players in the world. One of the best soccer players of all time. But there's only one thing we can do now. We've made our picks. Now's the time. We're going to watch it unfold just like everybody else. CEO of FCK Clout, Gil Godoy, Interwho's been Behan. Thank you guys for coming on. Thank you for joining us. And if you want to be a member of the In Route, hit us up, faderoutemail@gmail.com. Slide in our DMs on IG at Fade Route Podcast. Drop us a line on X at Fade Route DNZ. And you can be a part of our roundtable. So, what do you got going on, Gil? Plug away. What you got?
This weekend, FXBG Iron, one of the largest gyms in Central Virginia, is having the 1-year anniversary. And I have a pop-up shop there. So if anybody's in the Virginia area, you're going to see custom designs that I do for the gym and for myself. I have my own first retail space. It's going to be great. It's 12 to 6. There'll be DJ, food, barbers, everything. We'll have all types of local events and networking. So it's in the fitness sector. So it's going to be great.
Solid. And what can we expect from Interwho next year, Mr. Behan?
I don't think I have a partner anymore, so we'll find out.
Oh, jeez. That's not... So,
Got prom tomorrow.
You got prom tomorrow, senior prom tomorrow. There we go.
Let's go.
But if you want to be a partner in Interwho, hit him up. You know where to find him. OHS, let's go. He's looking for a partner. He's looking to keep this thing
Room
going.
203, hit me up.
Room 203. There it is. Thanks for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you liked what you heard and you want to hear more, be sure to like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Leave us a review, rate us 5 stars, turn on subscription notifications, and share on social media. Tell your friends and spread the word.